Hi guys, welcome back to Omonomose's channel. I promised to do this in celebration of my birthday, so let's talk about crypto quickly. Minute. So yes, I've been having a lot of requests asking me to talk about crypto because especially my WhatsApp followers, people that follow me on WhatsApp, asking me to talk about crypto because I talk about it a lot. And yeah, so I just decided that instead of me to be giving individual replies to different people, I should just combine them in one video and put it out here. So crypto. I started cryptocurrency in 2017, November, December 2017, precise. Courtesy of my big brother Ambrose. Thank you very much. So he taught me crypto. The first thing I want to say about crypto is that you need to be ready to lose money, because you will lose money. If you're not the type that like taking risk, then it is not for you. Initially 95% of the times you're going to lose money instead of gaining. Yes, that's true, except you because I'm doing two types of trading. There is the one I just buy and keep, like the ones, the little ones like Cardano, Ripple, Dogecoin, Stellar, Lumens, and different type of other crypto that has little value now. So like initially, for example, I bought quite a lot of Ripple for just above six cents, no, 2 pence. It was 2 pence then, and I think that was 2018. And now one Ripple is worth £1. Yeah. And Cardano, I bought Cardano at about 10 pence per coin. Was it 10 pence? Yeah, something like that. But I bought quite a lot of them, and now one Cardano is what 10 pound, £1 as well. Stella, at the same time, I bought Stella for about 4 pence, and now Stella is whatever about 50 pence per coin, and many more. So those ones I just buy them and keep. I don't buy to resell. I just buy them and keep because I have like a long-term plan for those ones, like a 10 years plan for those ones. So there are the ones you can just buy, like these ones with little value now, that you can just buy and keep for future purposes, because they might grow to become something very big. You might never know. Look at Binance now. Binance is worth over £400, and I bought Binance in December or January for about £20, and now it's worth over £400. So there are some that you just buy and keep, especially if they have little value. But there are some that has big value, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, also Litecoin, like that you might just want to be buying and reselling, and getting your daily gain. So instead of it to be going to your 9 to 5 job, then you just use those as your daily gain. So for example, Bitcoin is nice, but Bitcoin is already too high. So when people ask me about Bitcoin, I don't do Bitcoin, to be honest. Bitcoin, I have a lot of cryptos. But I don't do Bitcoin because Bitcoin is too big. So but what I do now, I mine. So mining means buying, because at the end of the day, instead of you, for example, instead of you let's say if you are successful in buying 0.5 Bitcoin, now one Bitcoin is worth over £40,000. So 0.5 Bitcoin, which means you need to have about £20,000. And if you're successful in buying 0.5 Bitcoin, it means that for you to gain £500, Bitcoin needs to move up by 1,000. So if Bitcoin is, let's say, £40,000 and you have 0.5, so if Bitcoin goes to £41,000, with on top of that 1,000, then you get £500 gain. That is what it means if you have 0.5 Bitcoin. But now it's just too high for me and I cannot mine it. So what I do now, I put a lot of money in other little cryptos, like Litecoin, for example. You can buy maybe you can decide to buy 6 Litecoin, for example, just an example, for 150. So you buy 6 Litecoin for £150. So when a Litecoin is £150, you buy 6 of them. So that's 150 times 6. Then if Litecoin move by 10 pounds, so when Litecoin goes up to 160, that's 10 pound gain per coin. So your gain will be 10 times 6 because you have 6 Litecoins. You understand? You have 6 Litecoins. And so if Litecoin moves by 10, then that's 10 times 6. So that's 60 pound gain on top of your capital. And if let's say you are mining another one, let's say you have 10,000 pound. So I don't have a calculator now, but let's say you have 10,000 pound and you want to use it to invest in Litecoin, or let's say Binance, for example. Let's say Binance for 300 pound. Let's say Binance is just above 400 pound now. So let's say you have 10,000 pound and you want to invest in Binance. So you want to buy Binance coin. So you do 10,000 divided by 400, depends on the current price. So that will give you the amount of Binance that you would have in your wallet. So let's say 10,000 divided by 400. I really don't know because I don't have a calculator now. I'm not really good in maths. But let's say you have 20 Binance, okay? And Binance is 400 pounds. You have 20 Binance coin, BNB. And let's say Binance moves up by 20 pounds. Then let's say Binance moves up to 420. That's 20 pound on top of your gain. So you would have to do 20 pound times 40 Binance. So that's the amount of Binance that you have. So you multiply that amount times the amount of Binance that you have, and that will give you your gain. But it's not always that easy because the way you earn, that is how you lose. So if you're earning too quickly, you need to be self-disciplined. You need to be disciplined, and you need to know that the way you're gaining money, you can lose money with the same speed as well. So you don't need to be greedy. My motto, when I trade with my husband, and sometimes he gets excited and he's like, oh, like, not just him, I'm like, no, let's leave it for longer. Like, you need to have a target. How much money do I want to make today? Is it 100 pound? Is it 200 pound? How much gain do I want to make today? Is it 50 pound? Is it 100 pound? So you need to be self-disciplined. Once you've reached that amount of gain that you're making for that day, then you sell. Yes, you sell. So even if it now rise to whatever, you need to close your eyes, wait. It might take a bit of time to fall. You will not wait for it to fall again, because it will fall. That's the thing about this thing. It's like the devil's thinking, because once you sell, it will still keep rising, and you start cursing yourself like, why did I sell now? It's still rising. I could have made more money. But that's is a trick from the devil, because trust me, you might as well leave the money inside, and before you know, you might say you are going to take your bath, or you are going to make food, or you just want to take a nap, and before you wake up, the thing has fall drastically, and you end up losing the gain you made, and even losing some part of your capital. So you need to be self-disciplined. You need to be I cannot stress this enough, because I personally have lost a lot of money because of greed. Oh, okay, it's rising. Oh, it's rising. It, like, let's say I want to gain 200 pounds today, and it gets to that 200 pounds, because it's still rising. I'm always like, oh, it's rising. Let me see if I can get to 300 pounds. Let me see if I can get to 400 pounds. And before I know it, because when the thing is, another thing you need to know, when this thing is falling today and you're trying to sell, oh God, you can't sell. It's not that you can't, because let's say it's 410 and you want to sell for 410, because it's falling like water. Before you even put 410, sell, is already 409. Before you put 409, sell, is already 408. Before you put 408, sell, is already 405. And that is how it will go down to at least 390, and you not be forced to sell for 390. Just for it to rise up again. Once you sell, you just rise up again. But again, it will always fall. It might take a day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, but it will always fall. The thing I always tell people, how you need to set your mind. So how do you want to be earning this money? How do you want to be making this gain? Do you want to be doing 500 pound per week? Do you want to be earning 500 pound per week? Okay, how much do you want to be earning per day? Do you want to set your target and say, okay, I want to be earning £100 per day, £50 per day, or I want to earn £500 per week? So if you want to set your target and say £100 per day, so you need to be prepared to sell. Once it gets to that £100, you need to be prepared to sell. Else you will lose money. There's no going around it. Trust me, especially if you're not a pro and if you cannot read graphics. Like me, I cannot really read graphics. I can now, but not to the pro level, you understand? So I cannot predict if it's going to fall tomorrow or whatever, but I can still read it to an extent, and like, and based on intuition, I can say no, it's going to fall tomorrow. It's going, but I can't be I can't be 100% sure because I'm not a pro. So if you are not a pro in this thing, you need to just set yourself a target, a limit, and say, okay, I want to earn £50 today. So once it gets to that £50, you sell. Then the next day, you start again. I want to earn £50 tomorrow. Once it gets to that £50, you sell. So that at the end of the week, you put together your earning and say, okay, this is how much I have earned this week. You understand? Or you can say, okay, this week my target is £500, because sometimes that £500 you can gain it in one day. So once you've gained it in one day, leave it. Wait, because the thing is that this thing is tricky. It will keep increasing and you'll be tempted to buy again just for it to fall. So once you've reached your target, you need to wait for it to fall. Because trust me, it might take a day, 2 days, 3 days, 1 week, 2 weeks, but trust me, it will fall to the point that you have to buy to the point that you can buy it again. It will fall. So don't be tempted. You need to be self-disciplined. Don't be tempted, and you will need to let go some sleep. Yes, you will need to let go some sleep, because like it always changes pattern. But I noticed, for example, that this crypto, they tend to increase between midnight and 3 a.m. So most of the times I'm awake, apart from the fact that I'm a mom of 3, and I'm studying as well, so I'm always awake anyways, but I have to keep monitoring it. So I know that they always go up between that time, so I'm always awake to be ready to sell when it's at its highest, you understand? Because they start falling again between 5, 6 to 7, 8, 9 sometimes. So you need to also be awake at that time that is falling, so that you will not buy at the dip. So deep means that you will not buy at its lowest, you understand? So let's say by 3 a.m. you can see it your particular coin worth 420. So you will sell at 420, wait for it again till maybe 7, 8, 9 a.m. for it to fall to 390 and buy again. That 420, 390 to 420, that's £30 gain. So that's 30 times the amount of coins that you have. Imagine how much that would be. So yeah, you will need to let go of some sleep. That's another advice. And another advice I would like to give you is that make sure that the phone you are using to trade is not the same phone you are using on a daily basis. You understand? Because anything can happen to your normal phone, like spam emails. You can click a link and someone can hack your phone or something. This is money we're talking about. Even if it's £1, it's money, so you don't want to lose your money, you understand? So it's advisable for you to be trading on a separate device from a device that you're using on a daily basis, like calls, text, and whatever, social media and stuff. So it's always advisable to use a different device, because trust me, anything can happen. They can hack into your email, they can hack into your phone, and steal your coins and stuff, and you don't want that. And there are so many things I cannot exhaust in this video, and but if you're still interested after this video to trade, please message me. I will be releasing. Please make sure you're following me on my Facebook. My is Omonomose Isokin Laura, and on my Facebook page, Omonomose's Word, Instagram, Omonomose's word, and my WhatsApp as well, those who know me personally. Or you can also WhatsApp me on my business WhatsApp, +44 07424061645, and message me if you're still interested. Then I can organize a Zoom class where I can teach you how to use the app to trade for a beginner. You understand? Basic trade as a beginner. And of course, as you go ahead, you will definitely learn how to use the app better. So feel free to message me. And of course, when we are in the Zoom class, I will give you more tips and more ways to go about it. But again, if you know you cannot let go your sleep, you are not self-disciplined, you are greedy and stuff, crypto is not for you. I can guarantee you, because it's even more difficult doing crypto than doing a 9 to 5 job, because you will lose money. You will lose. Even the person that Brother Ambrose introduced me to this crypto, he lost. If I tell you how much I have lost in crypto, even there was a time when I started it, my husband was not doing it. I will lose some kind of huge amount of money. I'll be crying in silence. You know when you're like this, but inside you are crying. I'll be crying in my heart because I can't tell him. Because if I tell him, I know that he'll be like, so you put that kind of money in crypto, eh? So you will lose money. Oh, you will lose money if you are a greedy person. Like, oh, just 1 minute more, just 1 minute more. You will lose money. So yeah, message me, let's chat. We organize a Zoom class for everybody, and I will teach you how to use the apps that I use for trading. Once again, this is Omonomose. I just said I should quickly do this quick video. Tomorrow is my birthday. Say a little word of prayer for me and wish me well. Thank you very much, and God bless you. Peace out.